What's going on, YouTube? I'm E, and this is Simply Put SCENTS. And guys, I'm here with the awesome Carlos of Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
What's up? What's up?
You know, I saw a couple of videos by my boy J Royale and Timmy of Imagine Scents, and they did this video basically about 5 fragrances that Jeremy Fragrance made them buy. So I thought about it, and Carlos has always inspired me to consider certain fragrances. So when I came to his house and I noticed, like, you know, the amazing, like, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fragrances that
Stop
like
exaggerating.
I haven't smelled yet, I figured let's do a top 4 fragrances that I really want to try because of my man Carlos from Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. He's done so many fragrances that I haven't smelled before, that I don't have access to sometimes. So, you know, because he's got the connections and he's the man, you know, it is what it is. I'm getting there. But anyway, so I'm really excited to try these fragrances out. And you can basically let me know what you think of these.
I like all the ones that you picked here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, yeah, I like all of these. We'll start with this one.
Okay.
It's called Fahrenheit Le Parfum.
Now again, I've never smelled these, so this is almost like a first impressions, but we'll leave the lady at home.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
The best.
Oh my God! Wow. Okay, there's the slight, is that the violet that I'm getting that's from the original? Okay, so at first you get this really nice violet, but then there's like this awesome vanilla
Boozy, rum.
Right. Wow. I did not expect this from the Fahrenheit line.
It's a great one. It made my top fall list.
Wow.
And it'll definitely be on my winter list as well. So
see, if I would have known about this before I did my fall list, it would have been up there too. I would have stolen your.
It's good stuff. I haven't had anybody smell it that didn't like it.
This is now, Carlos has been talking up this fragrance for a while now, and it's really becoming like, I guess, like it's starting to gain momentum again, I would say, as far as like people wanting to try it.
And the people that have tried it, when I see them talking in the groups, they rave about it. They love it too. So
the only thing I wish is that it didn't come in just a 2.5, but that's like a
only one size,
right?
Yeah, something like that. You think I would remember these things?
Yeah, it's like a 2.7, 2.5.
Correct, 2.5.
That's really unfortunate. I wish it was like, you know, 4.2. I would get the 6.8 of this.
But you know what? I think like that sometimes, but I have so many things to choose from that. It's good. Small bottles do me good because I have so much variety.
You put out a video about Amongst Waves
when it first came out.
When it first came out.
And then it made my top spring. It was my top spot in my spring list. So you picked 2 of my top spots.
Yeah, I mean,
fall, spring, summer.
This one right here, when you mentioned it, it just made me so interested because I'm a huge melon fan. Like, melon is one of my favorite fruits other than plum.
Damn,
wow.
Daniel.
It's a bit much in the first spray. It settles down on skin. It's like really sweet at the moment in the air, but
I don't hate that though. You know, I really don't. Like,
it's realistic. It's not like a like a piercing, like synthetic fake melon.
And it's not just one melon. That's the weird thing. Like, I'm getting cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon,
apple.
Yeah, like it's like a bunch of melons. It's like a melon salad up in there.
It's got the melon note. It's got apple. It's got a couple of aquatic notes, patchouli, sea salt, lime zest. So it's a very bright, zesty type of fragrance.
Yeah, Daniel, you did your thing with this one. I didn't get a full bottle though, but anyway.
Forget about it.
Just meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Wah, wah. So next up is the flanker from last year's Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. This one is called Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Casual Life. Came out in June of this year.
Okay. Now
I don't think this one ever gained momentum in the community.
Oh.
Is it a good O or a bad O?
No, this is a good O. Okay. If it was a bad O, it'd be like, oh. The opening is very refreshing, and it's sweet. It definitely has that Invictus Aqua type
Yeah.
energy.
It's a freshie.
But it's doing a little. Is it?
There's
This
a-
doesn't have
there's
tiramisu though.
No, that's what I was going to say. The original had tiramisu brought it to a very sweet level. I'm not sure. I think this has some. I don't remember, but there's a sweet element in this, but not quite as sweet as the original.
Right. But it's interesting how they were able to like take that original DNA and make it fresher. Because this definitely has that original style.
This probably has a little more versatility to it than the overly sweet, which I love. It it was one of my favorite releases of 2016 for sure. I don't know that this one will make my favorite releases of 2017, but I did enjoy it. It was a strong offering for me. I definitely dug it.
This is very nice.
Went down a little bit.
Yeah, that's not giveaways, is it?
No, I don't believe so. I always do giveaways.
I really like this one also. Every one of them so far, I'm really into like not smelling them.
I would hope that I can, outwardly say that I have pretty good taste.
You do, not to like blow.
You do too, man. You definitely do. It's all about training yourself and just smelling and smelling and smelling
Right.
and understanding why that one smells that way and why this one smells this way. And it's just I'm not an expert. I don't like the phrase expert because I'm passionate is what I'll say. But expert
you have to admit you're an experienced nose.
experience, that's better than expert. I don't know.
No, I get it completely.
All right, so lastly, this is another recent release. The original came out last year, Parfum de Marly Layton. This is Parfum de Marly Layton Exclusif.
Okay, I gotta tell you, I've smelled the original Layton, loved it. When I first smelled Aventus, I was a little underwhelmed. I was a little disappointed because like the hype was so great that it almost didn't live up to my expectation. When I smelled Layton, that was the feeling I was expecting to get from my first experience with Aventus.
Now, I'm pretty close with the heads of the company, and
Look it up. Okay.
and the original Layton is one of their best sellers. Like of the whole line is one of their best sellers. So they wanted something to like the next level of that one. So what this one is pretty much the opening of the original, but the base notes you get some amber and coffee, and it goes more oriental. That's good stuff right there in my opinion. I love that one.
Wow. Guys, it seems like these brands know what's the excuse me, don't get demonetized. It's so funny that these brands know what's good and what's not because the fragrances that are the awesome fragrances, they always put in the smallest bottles.
And that's the only size it's unavailable in any other. And it's pricey.
This one right here, awesome, comes in that smallest size of all the Fahrenheits they ever made.
I think they want to, or maybe they're trying to create a certain exclusivity, exclusive,
Yeah, that makes sense. I have a 6.8 of the original, and it smells like soap.
I never owned the original.
Really?
I've smelled it on people, but I never owned the original.
Wow.
I recently started getting like the flankers, Fahrenheit 32 and Aqua Fahrenheit, and this one. Eventually, I'll get to the.
What would you say is your favorite? Would you say that one?
This one.
Yeah.
I really do love a lot.
I would say that after smelling that, that's definitely going to be on my buy list. And amongst waves, awesome stuff. I'm not disappointed by any of them. But this Layton Exclusif is special. This is special. On the next level. This is next level. This is like, and I had a high bar for the original Layton. This exceeded that, in my opinion. This is beautiful. See, okay, I wanted to know if I would want a full bottle of any of these since, I was so curious about them after learning about them from Carlos. And I can honestly say that I would want each and every one of these fragrances. These two,
There you go.
yeah, maybe these three. These three, really, really badly. But wow.
This one only because you probably have other things that could fill the need. Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage.
Yeah, I have multiple fragrances that have a similar energy.
Well, happy you like them, man. Happy
Thank
to
you
hear.
so much, bro.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it. Guys, I really appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think about any of these fragrances if you've smelled them before. Let me know what your favorite, fragrances out of these are. And which ones you would buy first. I'm really curious. What fragrances has Carlos helped you purchase? Let us know, guys, in that comment section. I'm E of SCENTS. put scents. And this is Carlos, a Brooklyn fragrance lover, and we're out. Peace. We're gonna find out which ones appeal most to Tiff.
Yes.
When you smell these scents, I want you to think of a guy in the club walking up to you wearing them. And like, would you give him the uh-huh or the nah-uh?
Okay.
Okay?
That makes it very clear.
There we go. I can't wait for you to tell me what you think about these.